Why are you upset?
Because my dick dry. All right, so look, I've been trying to. I'm an older gentleman, 38, and I'm just out here just trying to find my baby mama. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I go on these dating sites. I'm on four. I'm on four different ones, and I notice a pattern. That I wanted to use the B word, but I'm gonna be respectful because I'm here with a bunch of ladies.
Mm-hmm.
But these women will start a conversation with me because they come at me like, oh my god, oh you're cute, or oh that was funny, you know what I mean? I know how to play the game. I've been playing it long enough, even though I'm not all too good at it, but I'm playing it. So they'll be like, oh hey babe, or oh how are you, and the conversation starts. Nothing for 2 weeks after that, or how was your day?
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks go by. You know what I mean? Every last one of them. And I'm like, what is this? This is new. Are these women getting paid to interact with people
They're
on these dating
bots.
sites? Or they can't be bots.
Some bots.
Because it's one of the sites I'm on Hinge. This is where it's atrocious. And you can hear their voices. Oh, you see their Snapchat videos or whatever. And one of these girls, she was like, hey love. And she was like, oh, how was your day? And I was like, oh, today's Monday. It was a weird day. She's like, why? And I explained it to her. Didn't hear nothing. And then I sent another message. It was emojis. It was like the upside down happy face, then the X out face, then a tombstone, and then a ghost. Because I was just like,
story. Yeah,
you get the story. You get what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah.
And then she's like, ain't no one ghosting you. And then I was like, no, that was just me dying, waiting for your response, because you haven't said nothing. It's been like a week, 2 weeks. You started a conversation and finish it.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what response I got? Nothing.
She ghosted
Oh, why you ghosted me? Ain't nobody ghosted you, then you
Right.
ghosted me.
you. She ghosted.
And then on 2 occasions, I had 2 girls give me their number. One of them, been trying to meet up with this girl for the past maybe week.
Mm-hmm.
She calling me daddy. I'm like, and then what's weird is so confusing because she's calling me daddy. I'm like, oh, so what are you looking for? Oh, someone to go out and have fun. If she's calling me daddy and she wants to go out and have fun,
Sugar daddy.
I'm like,
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
she just want to hit it real quick. I'm like, all right, whatever. But then, I'm like, oh, let's meet up. But I don't know you.
Like, why are you wasting
Well,
my
she's just
time?
calling you daddy.
Yeah, and then
That's a personal thing right there.
and then on top of that, it's just like, when I'm talking, and then I learned because her English was really weird,
Mm-hmm.
and then she doesn't know English very well, so she was using a translator. So I'm like, okay, this makes a lot more sense. But you can still communicate with me. Don't give me yes, hey. Every time I could have a question, and then she's just like, hey, respond to what I just said.
That's right.
And then the one before that, I had her number, we're texting, and then it was normal conversation. I'm like, yes, because she's really cute. She has like these hella pretty green eyes, and she had red hair. I was like, oh. And then her name was Ivy, so I'm just, I'm thinking
Like
Pamela
Poison Ivy.
Isley.
I was thinking Poison Ivy right there.
Yeah, that's
what.
what it's like. And she likes Batman,
Mm.
so I'm like, fuck yeah,
It's the woman for you.
let's go. And then, we started talking about cars. She likes cars. I'm like, I like the aesthetic of cars, but she likes cars.
Mm.
She's like, oh, and she started, got technical with cars. I'm just like,
Like,
you get what I mean? I was just
I
like,
think I'm demasculating a little bit right now.
No, I was what's the opposite of that? I was aroused, okay? And then I was like, dang girl, you know cars. And then we went back and forth talking about cars. Then I realized the conversation got one-sided. I was asking things about her. She wasn't asking anything about me. So I'm like, all right, let me get to the point. So I started asking about Danny. She lives in the desert, further than us.
Wow.
Yeah,
Like Victorville?
past that. I forget.
Hemet?
Apple Valley.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, it's
There
that
you go.
girl. You told me about that girl.
There's 2 out there. There's an OnlyFans
Oh.
girl that was trying
Quick
to.
question.
I asked her. I was like, hey, can I? And she was like, yeah. But it just never happened.
How old are these girls that you were talking to?
They're like 25 and older.
That's why.
Yeah.
I'm 25.
But look. I've been
No.
having this. Wait. I'm almost done with my story.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so I'm asking her out, and she's giving me non-answers. Or she'll do the workaround. This is Rewind, everybody. Say hello. Oh, my lips hurt. And she's giving me like a workaround. Like she's saying no without saying no. She kept doing that. Last thing she said, because I was like, okay, look, I kind of insulted her a little bit. And I kind of talked shit. She was like, oh, so what are we going to do on the date? So I told her. And then she got excited. She sent me hearts and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, hey, I even may bring flowers. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
I still heard that.
And
Yeah.
My ears.
and then when we got so I'm like, let me take you let's go out, it's gonna be magical or whatever. I can't my exact words. And then she's like, I'm overdue for a magical night. And I was like, let's do it then. I'm gonna actually look up and see how long it's been. She ain't even says, oh no, I deleted that message thread because I was like, fuck her. It's been at least 2-3 weeks. Haven't responded from that since. So I'm like, all right, cool. So that's where we're at.
I think
are
you're
you ready to hear my angle?
Oh, wait, one more thing.
Oh,
One
okay,
more.
go ahead.
All right, sorry. And then on top of that, the one thing I noticed about these dating sites that a lot of girls would match with people. And then, oh, I'm not really on here. Add me on IG or Snap. You go to those pages, OnlyFans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
it's just like,
most of them are.
Yeah.
so I'm out here trying to I can't say that.
Legitimately.
Find someone, and they on some bullshit. And then you read their profile. I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for that. Bitch, who are you then?
I saw this one profile on this one Tinder profile. It was like her name was Chloe, and she's like, take out the C and the L, and that's my real name. Think about it. Think about it.
I can't see the word about it. You gotta spell it.
H-O-E?
Oh!
She was 25 miles away.
All right, go ahead, Rosie.
So you said that they're about like 25?
Yeah, I have to skew younger because if I go to my age, I have 2 kids. I'm recently divorced. I'm not ready to be somebody's daddy.
I will tell you.
You not ready to show your toys?
No.
It's all about the toys. I knew it.
But that's just the kind of behavior you can expect from someone who's 25ish, 26ish, because that's what I
No.
used to do, and it was
That is true.
never something that I did with the intent of, oh, I don't care about this person. It's an age thing, so
Plus, they're probably talking to like hundreds of other dudes.
yeah.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, I don't understand
Yeah.
what's the point of giving me your number and then you
That's just the
don't-
time where you know how many times I gave my number out to just random strangers because they asked because I didn't want to be rude, but
Yes.
I never.
I know you're a long time, Caitlin. Yes.
I never like this. I'll just immediately block them the first time they send me a message, just because like I don't know, it's just weird because it's not a big deal. The biggest deal is really giving your Instagram now.
Yeah. When you're in
Yeah.
your younger 20s, you are pretty awkward, and also
Yeah, you gotta try
meeting someone is a bit intimidating.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure she's not doing it to be.
I know, but it's just this weird pattern.
She
It's
just has to
annoying.
realize a lot of us that used to do that should realize that, there's a way to meet
And you know what? There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with collecting action figures because there's a bunch of girls that collect action
No,
figures
there's
either,
not.
and I can't link up with them. What you say?
I said no, there's not.
Yes, they are. I see 'em.
I meant there's
She was
nothing
def-
wrong with it. I
Oh.
was defending you. I take
Oh.
it back.
No, stop.
Reduct my statement.
All right.
Retract my statement.
On today's edition of the DYNA Cast, I'm here outnumbered, so it's